Well, hello, beautiful people. Happy Monday. Happy Goddess Energy Day. It is another Goddess Energy reading day. Ah, yeah, I hope you all have been good. It's a whole new week. We're stepping into a whole new energy and frequency. I'm kind of loving it. So, here we are once again, as I said, a Goddess Monday, featuring the book Your Goddess Year by Sky Alexander, a week by week guide to invoking the divine feminine. So there we go. We are halfway through November already. That is a wild. But all of these readings are intended to be timeless because each year, of course, repeats. And so whenever you find this message is when you are meant to, hear it or tune into this particular goddess's energy. All right, so let's get right into it. We are into the month of November. So, October extinguished itself in a rush of howling winds and driving rain, and November arrived, cold as frozen iron. J.K. Rowling, English author, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. November. At this cold, bleak time, we retreat into ourselves, embracing solitude, introspection, self reliance, fortitude, and the soul searching that accompanies a period of decline. Now, the goddesses of winter, Kali, Nephthys, Rhiannon, and Baba Yaga, guide us through fear into the promise of an afterlife. The deities you'll meet in this section share their stories of dark times of difficulties with you. If you're being tested or you must do battle with an aspect of your life, their experiences can help you confront with courage and determination the things that frighten you. All right. So, okay, let's get to, we are now up to Rhiannon. So, the dates for inviting her are November 20th through the 26th. So that starts Wednesday. Okay. The sun is now in Sagittarius, the sign astrologers associate with horses and half horse, half man centaur, that is the sign's symbol. Sagittarius is also the sign of travel, both physical and spiritual. So this week we honor the Welsh goddess Rhiannon, a horsewoman of extraordinary skill and speed. She's also a shaman who journeys between the worlds of the living and the dead. Her story. This beautiful red-haired goddess hails from a place known as Anwfin, the other world. This just reminded me. So, yeah, the Welsh, isn't that where that town is that is like the longest name in the world, and it like doesn't have like it's super long name. That this reminded me of it just um seeing that. But anyways, okay. She hails from a place known as Onwifin, the other world, where Celtic mythology tells us the deities live, or perhaps from the land of the Fae or fairies. Welsh stories written down in the 12th and 13th centuries, known as the Mab wait Mabinogion, Mabinogion, Bion, I don't know. Guyon? Mabino Guyon? I don't know. Describe this goddess as a fairy woman, daughter of the fairy king and queen of Gwent. Her job was to ride her horse across the sky every day and guide the sun's path from dawn to dusk. Like all goddesses, fae folk, and shamans, Rhiannon was a shapeshifter and possessed the ability to travel to many realms of existence. Oh, I'm getting chills. uh, I know. I think it's the Fae. Anyways, one day, while riding her white horse across the wild Welsh terrain, she slipped into the physical world where she caught the eye of a mortal, and not just an ordinary guy, but Pwyll, the king of Dyfed, the southwest, the in in southwestern Wales. He tried to catch her, but the swift goddess eluded him until he begged her to marry him, and she acquiesced. Her animal totems. Folklore tells us Rhiannon not only loved horses, but that she was also accompanied by birds wherever she went. Her magical bird songs had the power to heal people and to bring the dead back to life. Ah, all right. Rhiannon's marriage quickly went downhill. She bore a son to King Pwyll, but mysteriously the child vanished, perhaps kidnapped by one of Rhiannon's earlier and jealous suitors or someone else who wished her harm. When servants framed Rhiannon for killing the baby, Pwyll punished his wife by forcing her to sit outside the city's gate and confess to one and all a crime she didn't commit. She even carried folks who had business with wait. She even carried folks who had business with Pwyll on her back like a horse. Finally, after 7 years, the missing boy was discovered in a neighboring stable where he displayed his mother's equine facility. Rhiannon's unfair ordeal ended, and she was reinstated as Queen of Dyfed. So I'm confused. So then, was the kid part horse? I'm confused. Was he a centaur? Because it doesn't say Rhiannon's a centaur. I have so many questions. It just says that she likes to ride horses, right? They don't have her as a centaur. So her kid was a centaur and he was in the stable? But Pwyll was a man, right? Okay. I'm confused. Never mind. I asked too many questions instead of just going. Also, why would you want to go back to this dude? Anyways, okay. But anyways, I love her. Okay, reasons to invite her. Stories about Rhiannon suggest she was an intelligent, confident, freedom-loving deity. Nonetheless, she accepted the unfair punishment her husband laid on her and bore the subsequent cruel humiliation with forbearance and dignity. When you feel unjustly judged or burdened, when you're at your wits' end and just want to give up, Rhiannon can help you reach into your deepest regions and draw upon the inner reserves of courage, patience, and perseverance you possess to carry on. By stoically sitting with a challenge instead of running away, you can summon the power to face and overcome it. Okay, I get that. All right. But don't like lower yourself, okay? Like, walk away if you need to. Okay, anyways, where to seek her? Take a walk in a park, nature preserve, or wild place. Turn off your phone and silence all other distractions. Attune yourself to the sounds of the birds, animals, and the natural world around you. Let them help you establish a bond with all of nature, dispelling fears that arise from a misguided sense of isolation and insignificance. Uh, I like Rhiannon. I do. How to invite her. This meditation lets you experience the healing nature of birdsong. Spending time in the natural world communing with wildlife can ease stress and provide strength and stability. You'll need wild bird seed. Birds need extra nutrition during cold weather. Find out what birds live in your area at this time of year and buy what's appropriate, perhaps a mix that contains dried fruit and nuts. Cardinals like sunflower seeds. Aww. 1. If you live in a rural or suburban area, spend time outdoors listening to the birds in your neighborhood or go to a park. 2. Scatter bird seed on the ground. 3. Turn off your phone so you won't be distracted. Allow your mind to grow quiet. 4. Contemplate a problem you're facing, one in which you feel disrespected, misunderstood, or unfairly treated. Ask Rhiannon to speak to you and offer guidance. 5. Listen to the bird song around you. What do you intuit the birds are saying? Can you hear Rhiannon's voice among them, sharing her wisdom with you? 6. Pay attention to the insights that arise in your mind now. This is the goddess's way of advising and encouraging you as you grapple with your challenge. Ah, so, and then it says number 7. Feel a sense of peace descending around you as Rhiannon infuses you with her strength and the birds heal you with their music. If you happen to find a feather on the ground, keep it as a token of the goddess's love. Oh my gosh, I have so many feathers that I have found. Wow. 8. Repeat this meditation each day of this week if possible. Thank the goddess for accompanying you and bolstering your courage. Ah. Wow. I definitely learned something new today. I definitely learned more about Rhiannon. And yeah, it's very interesting just to see how so many goddesses are very, like, just through the different, how they're similar. How they are so similar, even though they are from different cultures. So, yeah, I love it. So it looks like we have one more goddess for the month of November, and it will be Baba Yaga. So I'm super excited to learn more about her, but I hope you all found something interesting or you learned something new in this reading about Rhiannon. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that thumbs up. And with all of that, I love you all so very much and I appreciate you. And I will see you next week for the Baba Yaga reading.